Hello everybody and welcome back. It always feels like ages since we last played because we were doing like alternate weeks now with Minecraft for between Tuesday nights is either Minecraft or the Hunter on alternating weeks. And of course it's been a while. I think it might have been a while since we've been last on the server because we did the what the hell is it called? Hardcore mode, does it? Hardcore mode challenge thing that didn't go according to plan. But welcome in there everybody. Good evening, Mr. Penguin, Wing Zero, Happy Cat Lady. Hope you've all been keeping yourselves out of trouble. Just, when you've got the camera in this weird mode here, this is just very, very weird, the necks. Alright, let's press some buttons here if I can remember which one we need to do. I need to press Z to get into regular mode. Then I need to press this button so we can put on all of our junk again. And apparently it's raining out. Oh, it's nighttime as well, so we might as well have a little nap. Evening, Happy Cat. Is it all gone tits up on the clan thing? I was going to do it last night, but I wasn't quite myself, so I was like, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow." And then it was like an hour ago. I was like, "Oh yeah, I was going to do that," so I quickly jumped on and made it. Oh, hang on, we'll get some more rockets. We're gonna make our way up to the Nether roof to verify that what I verified the other day is working. Originally, we were going to do what we're about to build. We're going to actually do as part of the stream, but have I got to empty a box? The chore of placing a box and then breaking it. Actually, no, don't put that empty one back in there. But put the rockets back away. Put the rockets in there. I'll take 2 stacks for the day. Say that the way I spam them. Shulkers, there it is. Pop that one in there with those. So I have the app, so it didn't even have to load up the game to join. Is there like a companion app for that? I'll have to download it. Because last night while we were playing No Man's Sky, in the back of my head, my head was sort of thinking, I want to play Destiny. Now that I've gotten past that sodding tutorial. Right, we're going to head through here and up to the Nether roof. This way. Don't often come up here anymore.
I promise I won't eat it all. Happy_cat_lady. Can I have a piece of your chocolate?
It's too late. It's too late, Ada. She's eaten all of it in less than in less than 48 hours. Here we go. I hear the dysentery from JD. Welcome in there, JD. Hell no, Ada. Too out that one there. It was yeah, it's got a companion app. See, one thing, I hope it still works. I hope the companion app thing still works when we get on Fallout 4. Because you can access your Pip-Boy from it. So it was handy for things like the map and stuff, if I remember rightly. Plus, I've got the Pip-Boy thing that it fits in, so your phone can slide into it. So you can have the whole like 2-ton wrist mechanism on your arm. But just going back to here, on I think it was either Saturday or Sunday, I quickly nipped up here and I built a tunnel bore machine. I thought this is the safest place to build one, then it's out of the road and we don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it up here because I'll use this for testing. And evening again, Mayhem, and welcome in. Right, so when I tested this the other day, because I was going to build this at the start of the stream, but but it works. It works again. I don't know why it just wouldn't work in the 19. Yeah, it is 19, isn't it? Yeah. I have no idea why. I mean, everything was all configured. I didn't actually even alter the configuration files. I just loaded it, I built it, and I thought I'll build it, and then I'll see where it goes from there. But once I built it, it worked straight away, so I was like, oh, brilliant. But I haven't tested everything yet, so I know that I've got one machine which needs to be rebuilt. It might not take too long to rebuild it. The problem I've got is I don't remember how to build it, because it was a long time ago. Back when I used to know Redstone. Let's go down here in our safe tube. Ooh, and I've got the wrong menu open on my stream deck. There we go. Crank that up a little bit. Back through here. So, the concrete machine should be functional. Was that a kitten trying to escape? So let's give it a quick spy. See, for 119, out of order. Now, this will either work or it'll blow itself up. Actually, is there any TNT in it? Yeah, there is a piece of TNT in it. So, what are we gambling? That it's going to blow itself up. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, it should be... Oh, it seems to be working. Oh, bugger. Mistakes have been made. Yay. And the alarm still works. And the stop you from walking in when there's potential explosions goes as well, but there is a side door. There's some gates underneath here, so they get there like triggered, so that you kind of get in. Right, let's get up there and turn that off. Oh, hang on a second, it's not scientific, it was not repeatable. Let's turn the machine back on just in case it failed when it turned off. Nope, nope, it appears to be happy. Okay. Yes, TBM resurrection. Explosions. I think it's International Happy Cat Lady Day today. Was that? It's the Swedish Queen's. Oh, so is it like a bank holiday and street parties for you, JD? But surely that's not right. I thought you were the king. Has this fella got anything just whilst we're here? Anything worth trading for? I don't think I've got the energy to go and find some of those parts. Probably got those. What's that? Well, Cat Day is Kitten Day more important? Oh, the little one that you popped on Discord yesterday as well. Is this one of our cats? How do you tame a cat again in Minecraft? I should have a few of them scattered all over the place. Marmalade? Oh, I remember the night that I got this dog. There was the person who was named after. He redeemed the name and animal, but we didn't have any animals because it was not long after we started. So I was about ready to end the stream, and I had to spend an hour and a half to find a dog and fetch it all the way back here so I could name the bloody thing. Right, where we're going to go next? All right, we're going to take despite this machine here because this machine here is broken, and I can't remember how it works. Should we take out this? I think the slimes may be in the wrong place. If I turn the machine on, the whole thing just shakes back and forth, then we know that it is completely broken. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I can't get up. Do you think the TNT went there? I don't remember where the TNT goes in this machine. I do know that some of the mechanisms I made underneath were really overly complicated for what they do. Yeah, I can't remember how this machine works. I'll have to... Oh, bugger, we've fallen down the hole. We'll have to come back to the blueprints. There we go, put that there. What was that there? Swede, that's awesome. Swede, he is the Swede. He is the boss of all Swedes. Wow, we're running out of snacks here. And we have the dysentery from Mr. Smith. Happy Cat Lady caught it from JD, and then Happy Cat Lady then spread it to Mr. Smith. We've still never had we haven't had the dysentery gnome. I don't know what we're going to call it. The special. There's a 1 in 10 chance that the dysentery gnome will join a dysentery. What else that miss was I was checking that TNT thing. Was that not trouble though? I gave one fish. I see Mr. Smith's thingamajig flying around there. Can't escape the love. No, not the special sort of love that we share here with our special dysentery. Have an evening, Mr. Mango. We're going to go back there to the thing asleep. I cannot remember how that... actually, if we get a stick, let's get a stick and see if we can figure out how that machine used to... like how I built it. But I'll need a stick to find out so we can hit it. I assume that's how it works in Minecraft now. Have we got any sticks in here? Anything handy? A stick. What sort of trouble you guys been causing today, though? Whilst I try and remember how to do this. I think it's P. Load schematic. Now I've got to try and figure out what I called it because I don't give them logical names. Could be cobble. If we're really lucky, I called it cobble. Actually, I think I can do a general search, can't I? Cobble. Mini cobble farm fill area. Maybe that's it. Oh, crap, I'm going to press the page up button 1,000 times. Right, this is where we find out whether or not this is the right machine or not. Yeah, that definitely looks like the machine. Just it's slightly bigger than what was necessary. Right, let's just maneuver it into place. And, ooh, this must have been before we put the pond here for the axolotls. Well, maybe this isn't the right model. Hang on. Where is the actual building? Yeah, drop this down. We're completely lost here. Oh, it's probably the same building, but I must have changed the idea of what I was going to put on it. Was this maybe the completely wrong farm? Are we even in the right place? I can't tell where anything is anymore. No, yeah, we are completely in the wrong place. That's the wrong factory altogether. That's why nothing makes sense. It's this factory here. Oh, can't win. Just bring this way and eventually the right factory will overlay itself. Yay. Oh, did we not turn this thing off? Yeah, TNT goes in there. It's going to be a problem to put that in there. But not impossible. Right, I need a piston. And some TNT. And what could possibly go wrong? Was I been creating an event for Mario to settle on cards against me? I actually, myself, Chrissy and Royalty, we played that a little while ago. Oh, I say that a little while. It's probably about 2 months now. Because we've got the oh, what the hell did you call it? Tabletop simulator. We were debating whether or not to stream it, but we thought it might, you know, Chrissy might get cancelled. You have to make sure that one's downloaded as well for yourself there, JD. Next time we do a tabletop, what do you call it? Stardew Valley. I'm on episode 110 of Baldur's Gate 3 new video. Oh, has it been more filth? Has it been more filth in it, JD? What button did I have a hotkey for? Is it this button? No. What this button? Aha. Configure. How do you lock it in place again? Oh, lock. How convenient. Alright, I should keep that in place. Let's go and get a piston and some TNT and see if we can repair it. And you've been spanking the liches on the warframe. Pistons. One of those will do. I'll take a redstone block to fire it. I'll just get some cobble. I'll just put an 18 plus on it and smack it on Twitch. Should be fine. Oh, so if it wouldn't be like an instant ban, I would have played Scarlet Maiden because yes, that game was just complete bouncy from one end up the other, but it is a really good platformer. that's the thing about it. It's really good. Well, it's on YouTube, so it's censored. No bouncy scenes. And Harry, welcome in there, mate. We're doing some repairs now that some things are working on the server tonight. Well, we're starting off with some repairs anyway, because TNT is functioning again. So I don't know how we're gonna. Is that all I need? I just need to get a TNT into that square. Right, let's just drop the old schematic out of the frame so I can actually see what we're doing. So, oh, and there's no headspace either. This is going to be a problem. Right, can I do that? And that, there we go. Right, got those out of the way. And there is a Hunger Games in progress. I can't find the right button. There it is. I need to move that button up to the front page because it's easier to click on from there. But volunteers tribute, exclamation mark, Hungary Games. Is this thing even working? I don't know. How am I going to get that into there? Okay, let's start off with a bit of this. Oh, we never got the TNT. Let's be really lazy and do that like that. Oh, this better work. If this doesn't work, it'll blow up the whole machine. Because I think this is how you do it. I say it hasn't been a considerable amount of time. There we go. Actually, I'm going to walk all the way around so that we don't have to worry about falling down. I didn't bring the TNT with me, which is a problem. Right, you go there. Let's go get a piece of TNT. There should be some in stock. Oh, that's an idea, guys. Have you guys had a chance to have a look at the I've been like saying I had like a special project, but I was waiting for the Moore and Co to come and do the house before I could fire up the machine. I made the prototype. There is like a few problems that I've seen like once it's been made that I need to address, but the the earthquake detector, I wanted to make one years ago, and I was going to use my cricket machine, or is it cricket or circuit? I never know how you pronounce that machine's name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor, the winner of the Hunger Games. I think I'm a penguin 8p. Bow down to I think I'm a penguin 8p. The victor who won by organizing a spontaneous karaoke session in the middle of the Hunger Games. Their opponents couldn't resist joining in, giving I think I'm a penguin 8p the perfect opportunity to strike.
Random karaoke parties? Okay, I think this machine is repaired now, but the penguin is the winner. But yeah, if you haven't already seen the earthquake detectors, give them a look. The markings for like the screws, I'm gonna make those. They didn't come through on the laser as way I would like, but I will correct that and run off another prototype. And I was trying to like make it look a little bit different by having the upper support arms a little bit narrower, but when I've actually seen it physically, I didn't like it. So I'm going to redo those. That's like silver painted like a girder. Okay, let's see. Does the machine work again? Appears to be working. But you're going to stay behind this line, otherwise you get hurt. Yep, there we go. The cobble is coming in. There's another machine fixed. Turn that off though. Remember, it's not scientific if we can't do it twice. There we go. So that machine now is working again. All right. Right. There's another TBM, but the problem is I can't really test the other TBM because it's basically grounded. Oh, that machine, that just for cobblestone. It was just a basic cobblestone generator, that one there, with a ridiculous mechanism that I made for gathering it up. Right, everything of course just gets pushed up here to this top box, and this is where it all comes in. And when this box fills, it releases into the mechanism below, so that the top will always have something in it, but the actual storage bins are below. So this is where it actually all goes. But it fills the top chest first, and then it releases it, the excess into here. So there's always something I can just grab if I need it. I mistakenly turned up the audio to max and got yeah, birds by the time. Yeah, when I was trying to like rig it, it was a bit of a pain in the ass to get it to vibrate. If I had two sets of hands, it would have been easier at the time, but it was just me in the house, so I couldn't. So I had like tie it to my to the. You can see the string where I've tied it to the what do we call it? But I'm still holding it tight on the thing with one hand. I had to go get the tripod for the camera. And then just don't ask how I got it to vibrate. Okay, down we go. I don't know what else we have apart from this that relies on TNT. Oh, let's have a quick snack before we proceed. But yeah, if you are listening to that clip, can I put it on here? Where is it? Arts and Crafts? I can't see it. I've already scrolled past it. Evening Bardone, welcome in. There we go. Let's just scroll that back up to there. But I'm going to say, over the next couple of days, just when I get a chance, I'll fire up another prototype, just with the slight modifications on it that I was saying. And then then we'll make it like available for you to redeem. And just for reference, it is about 8 centimeters in height. I think it's actually something like 8.65 or something. Okay, hop over here. Right, this machine is out of order, but I can't really demo it to see if it works. Because unfortunately everything here is underwater, and it just keeps on getting the machine just keeps on getting tied up in it, and I can't be due to deal with the water. But the machine looks like it's in working order. Realistically, we need to rebuild this, and we need to rebuild it deeper, because this is as deep as it could go based on the old depth. But now that we have the deeper depth, we should maybe take it down maybe 50 blocks to see what we can find down there. But to do that, we're going to have to build, well, I either carve it out by hand or build another ground pounder TNT machine to excavate. This took long enough here just to dig out this. So at least we got that. I suppose I could turn that other beacon on and get extra diggy power. But we need to excavate down, and I'm not doing that today. We've got enough digging down projects on the go. Whee! Close the door. Right, is there any other machines that we can think of that need TNT? Oh, the quote, well, generally where I am is 5,200 by 4,600, and down there was about level 12, 14-ish, give or take. I don't think anything else around here uses TNT. Have a little bouncy over here and see. These ones all rely, these machines rely on my, as I keep on saying, my favourite mechanic, which is the armour stand on top of a redstone ore, which is much reliable than hopper clocks. Hopper clocks jam. 3 years, for more than 3 years, and those machines have never stopped working. Same as this here. The only reason this place has stopped is because the I took all the well, actually I took them. I'll let them run out. I'll let them run out. What do we even use these for? The cocoa beans. Because we've never harvested them for a long time. Ooh, should we see if this still works? And I'm not necessarily looking at the smelter. I'm more thinking of the harvest kelp. Let's see if the most inefficient kelp gathering method that I could come up with still works. I have built kelp farms that were ludicrously efficient, and you can see those over on my YouTube channel. But I wanted to make something just completely different, which is what we've done here. With the most ineffective way to gather kelp. So this thing smashes it. You hope that it has time to rise to the surface. And then this thing here just swoops the surface and bounces them to the other end. Completely unnecessary, but doesn't even gather up all of it. It's so inefficient. Oh, when it hits the end, it just turns around and goes back. Is it G? No, B. I'll put hitboxes on so that you can see. Actually, can we ride this? No. Oh, mistakes have been made. I can't get out. Uh-oh. Oh, we're technically riding it. But you see, this is the theory of it. It just keeps on launching it all down to the other end where the lava blocks, or whatever the hell they're called, draw it all down. Problem is, the timer that I put down for the collection is not long enough to collect it all. You see, when it gets to the end, it just deflects itself back, and then it goes back into the stowed position, back at the other end. But you see, it doesn't collect all of it. If you want a really, really efficient model, check out my Bedrock series. Exactly, we were going for the style points. If you guys want to, if you want, we can have it. I've got to let this machine settle. I don't like leaving it a moving device in unloaded chunks. If you want, we can jump over to Bedrock for a couple of minutes, and I can show you the monstrosity that is in my Bedrock world. If you want to see it. There you go. Look at all the waste. It's just tons of it all just floating around. And look at it. Look at it. Right, I bet the collectors have probably even stopped already. Oh. Oh no. Right. It'll unload anyway until they're empty. Oh, it's got a fish in it as well. It's slowly processing. It was a fun when I built a pyramid of glass and had fire, and years later, oh sorry, a few years back in Minecraft. So I like having a look around. So that's why I think last time we jumped over to. Oh crikey! Look at this. See, this is why it takes us. I should have increased the number of hoppers underneath. Sorry, of minecarts underneath to suck it all out. But you know, it'll be fine. But I mean, I think last time we jumped over for a little bit to the old server where Chrissy and I first started playing together. Because I got a copy of it before it closed. I sometimes go on because some of the old builds, I just like walking around the stuff that we those huge projects that we used to build. Let's just put that there. Right. So I should say as well that it gets worse for the way that the stuff is transported. We'll let this. I don't really need the fuel, so I don't care if it despawns. Let's just get out of here. I think I've still got hitboxes on, which will be fine. Let's just go back to the surface. So, once it goes along there, it then shoots through these various tubes. just to add to it, it goes through these tubes and up into the boiler room on the top. You can just see little faint glimpses of them like when the little hitbox thing comes out there. But what was that as well there? Yes, please switch. Right, we'll quickly show you this, and then we'll zoom over to the other one for 10 minutes. Let's just go through there. So all of that gathers here. Actually, there's a fuel in here, and eventually it will get distributed between them all. And it just sits down here. Let's just dump those in there. Get them started. And then we have it in here, you know, it is fuel. We can pull on the chain up there. Why did I fall down this bit? You know, pull on the chain, take out another piece, and as you do, just fill it up, and it fills up. I'm not a fan of the minecart filling method, but it was just what we went with for this one. But you know, you can grab the fuel from here, put it in there, and it fills the smelter. This smelter is not just these 16 units as well. There is considerably more going off into the distance. Okay, let's just nip back to the house, because I always like to log out in the house just because it's safe. And then it'll take a few minutes to swap over. And land. Okay. Deploying. Now I can't remember what settings I had for bedrock. Sometimes it is a real resource drain. But what could possibly go wrong? Nope, that's the wrong Minecraft launcher. Oh, there it is. Hopefully there's no updates. I haven't been on bedrock for a while. Well, what was your favourite game to watch on stream? Any Assassin's Creed game from Just Anatomy. Yeah, when we finish Fallout 4, we'll be on the next one? Did we decide which one of the two Assassin's Creed was the next one? Was it Brotherhood next, or was it the other one? Because one's Brotherhood and the other one begins with an R. Okay, play. Hopefully this doesn't crash. I don't know what the limits are on it. Brotherhood. Is it a Brotherhood for the next one? I have to keep reminding myself. Updating. Oh, see, this is it must have to mess around with all the chunks. There is a lot of issues in this world now. There's lots of things that I didn't know at the time when I was like doing the series, and there may be possibly tens of thousands of hoppers. Oh crikey! Another update. Anytime. When it's ready. Come on. Is it still thinking about it? Give it a moment, and then maybe I'll exit and try and go back in. It hung itself after doing the update. Okay, the cancel button didn't cancel anything. Well, this is going well. Okay. Let's try it again. Welcome back to Bug Rock. Yeah, it was after one of the updates. There was something that was going wrong with Minecraft. It's kind of why I drifted away from Bedrock after all the work that I put in. I drifted away from Bedrock because there was a fault. Celebrate, I don't care. I don't want to go with any more of these daft gimmicks that try and get you to spend money. We don't do super fun bucks. But yeah, there was a glitch where it just kept on coming up saying like a memory issues, and it was as if it was like saying there was insufficient storage. And this bug like persisted for probably about 18 months, and there was no point in doing anything because the it just kept on crashing. So that's why I ended up just doing Java more than anything. Oh crikey, we got some kind of weird... Is this the texture now? Hang on, is there a weird texture pack on? This can't be right. This doesn't look right at all. Oh, maybe that's why it crashed. Hang on. Last time we did this, we were doing resource pack. My packs. We turned. How do I turn the? Maybe it's on here. Global resource packs. Active. Yeah, because we did this. We did this last time. Can I just turn it off? How the hell do you just turn these things off? I don't want that turned on. Inactive. Go away. Do I have to exit the thing and come back in? Right. Let's exit the thing. Was they actually gave you a free rainbow cape, I think, but you got to play their world. I'll have a look. If there's a freebie, I'll try and grab a freebie. Go to settings. Video. Was it under video? Resource packs. How do I make this resource? Go away, resource pack. Okay, because last time when we played, we did the we were showing off the ray tracing because I had just got the 3080. Right, let's try this again. Well, at least we can take loading screens off on the off on the old bingo card tonight, because you've seen loads of them. I bet I've got Xbox achievements to get now. I was 100%ed, but obviously we're not playing. This looks right. I normally have it on like, this is like 90 odd chunks. Saying that, it might actually be on that, because it is loading a lot of chunks. How many chunks have we got loading in here? Simulation distance of 12. Oh, that's game. Game we want. Video. Oh, it's only 31 chunks, that's alright. See, when I used to do the Bedrock series, I had it set to max. But actually, feel the lag. This is because the sheer volume of hoppers that are underneath here. Oh, this is torture. We need to do a repair episode. Next time we play Minecraft, shall we do a repair day? Like on the next Minecraft stream in 2 weeks. And we'll come on here, we'll set the render distance to like 10 chunks, or maybe it's 2 chunks. And we will fix this map. Whee! Oh, the lag on that. But this is my storage system, my storage area. Oh, hang on a second. The penguin wishes to torture you. It's the sound of all of us getting up in the morning. Chocolate is also toxic to AI. What's that there? Chocolate can be toxic to pets, happy cats, especially cats and dogs. the something or other contains a harmful something that can be harmful to their health. Okay. As I said, well, this is the storage bit. There's various wings of all the different bits and bobs. I can't quite remember where everything is. Indeed, the call of the Squeaky Bottle King. Oh, the frames. These frames are torture. Right, you know what? I'm gonna drop the frames to, because of the lag. We'll drop it to. We're down here. We don't need really too many. We'll drop it down to about there. That'll do. It feels a little bit smoother. So yeah, as I said, this is the storage system that you can I don't know if you can hear it, but there is various tones and pulses that you'll hear every now and again. And those told me where, like, anything that's like going on in the world. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, comment, favorite, and subscribe over on YouTube. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can do this now on Java, but in Bedrock you can kind of, there's like a set of poses you can put your figures into. How the hell did you get in here? This is my house. Yeah, the map room. Oh, it does go down as far as that. The 4 years ago I was constructing a bedroom. It's still under construction. We have the library. Pop that back in there. He was just moved in, yes. Shares the library where all the various books are kept. It's really feeling there's just they're just decoration. Actually, there's probably like more now. I should probably extend this this little bit out a bit. Oh, snack. Okay, I think there's a bit of lag there. Oh, it'll be fine. Oh, I feel the lag on that door as well. Okay, through here we have the mystery room, which doesn't contain anything of any use. The old smelter. The disco penguins. Disco parrots even. The AFK panic room. But down here is the kelp farm. At the minute it's turned off, but when it's in, I think the storage silo though holds about 72k, if I remember right. There's different modes. I can switch it between dried kelp mode, or I can put it into bone meal mode, and we have a storage area. So the kelp buffer must still have some bits in it. Actually, let's just see if we can turn these. I'll turn the kelp machine back on. Why did I have this here for? I can't remember what I did have a reason for having this here, but now I can't remember what it was. It's so long. Yeah, this machine, you know, as they do. Actually, no, it's no, the machine it must be full. Right, let's just turn that there. But anyway, it all gathers up as normal. It all goes into this column here, going all the way down. So it all gathers up, and yeah, there's a little bit of it all in the system here. these bits over here as well. What does that mean? Oh, the overflow items, yeah. I'll deal with those another day. But anyway, it goes through there, and then it goes from there up into the back end of the smelter. I can get my way up here. And depending on what mode I have things set for as to whether or not the wet kelp gets released into the machine or it gets turned into dry kelp. So in the way that is rigged is, which way was it to the fuel room? I can't remember which way it was to the fuel room. But as you use the super smelter to smelt things and the fuel gets depleted, I think this is the fuel room. Yeah. So as the fuel fills up, and all these lights go these up. So at the minute it's all turned off because it's all fully stocked. But as you use the fuel up in the smelter, it automatically replenishes itself. So you never run out of fuel for it. Let's close that. Oh, the lag. Where did this door go? Right, that door goes there. What about this door? Chicken shutdown button. I can't remember what half of these things are. I'm gonna have to like go back over my old episodes and remind myself what on earth we built here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor, the winner of the Hunger Games. Happy_cat_lady. The arena falls silent as Happy_cat_lady emerges as the victor of the Hunger Games. They won through sheer ruthlessness, showing no mercy and taking pleasure in the pain they inflicted on others.
Yep, that sounds about right. She gave everyone a good spanking. But Happy Cat Lady is the victor. Here is the lunch dispenser. It cooks the chickens. Oh, this tower can be built even higher now. It's no longer at build limit. But we also can't see anything right. Just before we switch back to Java, let's scroll down. Render distance. 96 chunks. It's wait for it. Cannonball to the face in the first round. Win in the second, yay. Should have chosen the ball of yarn as your weapon to defeat the Happy Cat Lady. Oh no! You just feed Happy Cat Lady the cakes. In less than 48 hours, Happy Cat Lady destroyed that cake. I keep wanting to press C to zoom in, but I can't press C to zoom in. So most of everything here is all actually below the ground. Oh, feel the lag. So yeah, most of everything is all below ground because I like to try and keep the surface as like tidy-ish as possible. There's loads of projects on here that we never finished. Like, you see all these like towers in the distance because before Bedrock let you have the coordinates about it knackering up your Xbox achievements, I was building these towers so that I could find my way back to base. Yeah, let's just zoom down here. So this is an old style iron farm as well. Technically it still produces iron, but not in the way not in the way that was originally. And these villagers all hate me because I was taking the doors out and accidentally hit one of them, and then that was it. It's game over. But so many of my Minecraft episodes back on that series were all here at the Redstone testing warehouse, where we build all the different things, and Everything's all marked up on the ground so that you can see the measurements of all the different builds to make it easier for you guys to recreate them. What we have in here though at the minute is I think the last time I made an episode I was demonstrating the copper blocks. She was taking it slow. Hey, I don't know.
Gary.
Teases us. An evening, Gary, and welcome in. Oh, we gotta get away from this lag. Gotta get away from the lag. Let's go back to the tower over here. It's relatively safe on the middle floor. And then next time I spawn in, oh, the lag. Oh, we hit hard. There's actually just a bed in here. I should put a bed in here somewhere. Maybe it's on the lower floor. But you've been watching SG1. I did message you earlier today asking you if it had arrived yet. Whilst I was doing making the what the hell do you call them? The earthquake detectors. Whilst I was making those today, I had SG1 playing as well.
Shame.
Shaming JD? He's such a good boy.
Haha, Gary.
There we go, a bit of Stargate. So if you watched, which version of it did you get? Did you get the 18 rated DVD box set? Because the DVDs are higher quality than the digital ones on Steam. Not on Steam, sorry, on iTunes. For them. And the first episode is 18 rated. Because it has full bouncy.
Alexa, Tasmith 501 should challenge Penguin.
Have any of you watched Peaky Blind? I've heard of that one, but I don't know what it's about. I don't think I've seen any of it. I mean, if I've been like flicking through, if it was on a thing, I may have seen it. Hey, bouncy boots. Yeah, because it has Shara, and it also has the blonde wife that gets captured at the beginning. Okay, we're back on here, and it is nighttime. Just started season 6. I've been off of Netflix for a year. Is that a Netflix series then? I'll have to have a spy at some point at all these shows. Stick a trailer in the thing. we can always have a look. I had a look at the what was the name of it, JD? It wasn't the show I was thinking of. The one that you shared the trailer of. I can't remember what it was called now. Oi, get back in the water. Bloody bucket. Oh, the Squeaky Bottle King wins. He brushes the dust off. Slaps that penguin around. Alright, I just realized we're loaded with this. I'm going to nip over to the creative world for a moment because I want to go and check something. Actually, we can get rid of that whilst we're here as well. Which one is it? It's not those ones. Those ones are in there. Is that there? That must be it. That remove. This placement is locked. Hold shift to remove it. There we go. Alright, we're going to nip out of here. We're going to nip over to the creative world. Because now that TNT is happy again, I want to get back to doing the thingamajig. Oh, did the penguin get slapped for something there? Oh yeah, links. I meant over on Discord. Single player. Oh, poor old hardcore world. Oh, hang on. Right, can we go into this just for a moment? If your safety is my concern, as Mr. Pump would say. Right, hang on. Statistics. Where does it tell me how long we didn't last for? Distance climbed, damage taken. Distance by horse 0 centimeters. Items in a furnace. Jumps, we did a lot of jumping. Time sneaking. Time played just shy of 3 hours. Time since last death 15 minutes. We had a little explore around. Time since last rest. Did it tell you how many Minecraft days that you were on? Is that an option on here? How many Minecraft days does the world survive for? Right, let's jump over here though. Was that I forgot I don't have lovely link permission here. Yeah, the only ones I have link I think is moderators, because I have like in chat here I've got like a zero allowance for links on Twitch. That's why I say stick them over on Discord and we can see them all over there. But this is what we're going to be building in the wasteland. Now I checked this the other day. Oops, hang on. And the light levels were okay. But this is the mega interchange that is going to connect the 2 railway networks. There's only one thing missing, and it's not. I mean, it's not a problem. To be honest, it can be built afterwards. I would have preferred it all to be in one go, but I was trying to make a little. The only thing that's missing is a little smelter inside of here. It has everything else that you could need to survive, except for a smelter. It's got furnaces. And just Natry, thank you so much for that. Give me a thank you so much for the sub there, mate. As I know, I keep on saying every time, I never know how to thank all of you, but thank you so much for the sub there, mate. You're all absolutely crazy. Looking in here, we have... Yeah, this is producing kelp, which is meant for the fuel. And the smelter would go over there? Was it better safe than sorry? I agree. I left the link in Discord. Yeah, because I mean, you know what Twitch is like. They delete a channel just for the wrong thing being in there. It's why sometimes I've had to. Ooh, I hear thunder. That's not good. If the lights start flickering, I may have to end the stream early. Hopefully, it'll pass. But yeah, there's sometimes, you know, like when people like typing, you know, you put a full stop in your sentence, and then start, you know, continue on with the thing. You forgot to put a space, you know, just a simple mistake. I've had to do a 1 second timeout on people just to erase the defective link, just in case Twitch was to cry about it. Let's go out here. How could we... I hate this design of smelter with the things there. What's going to be our best method? And we only need a basic one. It just needs to... I mean, to be honest, that size would even just do it. Right, let's get some rails. Where's the rails? Don't need that. Is it powered rails? Let's get some wool. Put that there. Technically, it would have to be 2. Chicken emote time for just me. Yes, at some point I will put some, like, maybe some more or some different chicken ones in there. But yes, the chicken emotes are available. Once again, there, just Mary, thank you so much for the sub there as well. Oh, bugger. Pop that there. What I'm kind of thinking here is... Oh, bugger, that's not doable, is it? No, it is doable, Because we can just run... No, that's the fuel lines, isn't it? It doesn't matter, it's the fuel lines. Ah, right, I think I was actually building a different mechanism. I think I was building a one that lets you put it... Oh, how am I going to compact that kind of smelter down? Why was I doing it this way? I mean... I could make a one like that, maybe. That requires... How am I going to do that? And how am I going to do it compact? Okay, we have a challenge. How can I, having forgotten everything I know about redstone... You know, when I would normally be making super smelters for breakfast. Oh, this is going to be... Alright, let's just start off with a bit of redstone. Because it's only small. I might be able to power it directly. Put that there, and then I'll get my wool back out. What was that there? Hey, Gary. Oh, I'm attempting to add a mini smelter, a mini smelting facility to the super interchange. So it will have basically everything necessary to survive inside of this fortress. Because you know the train network that we have on the server. So all the, you know, these are the interchanges. There's all the stations dotted around and what have you. When you get to this exchange, though, the floating interchange, this is where it's going to start the 100,000 block journey to spawn 2.0. But it has to go through here, and this is the place where I decided the mega interchange is going to be, because I wanted to make life just a little bit more difficult for myself. Realistically, we should build it here. But, you know, I mean, we'll just have a look at both of them, both environments. We'll have a look at both and see what could possibly go wrong. But I see as well that there is a heist in progress! Exclamation mark heist followed by a string of numbers. Head hurts, speak English. We need to make Big Cooker. Big Cooker, make food go. Okay, right. How do I... Oh, did I design this in zigzag? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, what's all this? Oh, bamboo stairs. Oh, what do these look like? Oh, right. I was talking to Wolf the other day. Right, hang on. Did I leave them or did I put them there? There's new trapdoors. Oh, I must have deleted them. Right, hang on. There's a new trapdoor, and this is 100% a toilet seat. You know, this is not a trapdoor. This is clearly a toilet seat that they've added to Minecraft. What flavour is this again? This is a mangrove trapdoor, which is clearly it's clearly for the outhouse. The results were only myself and Happy Cat survived. That'll teach Ada. You have to teach Ada the game announcements. I don't know how you do these things. I don't know how I do these things anymore, Gary. That's it. This world is that we're in right now is full of all sorts of creations, things that I've designed from scratch, and I can't remember how any of it works because I've just not been playing Minecraft, not been keeping up with it, not been building. But we have a little challenge here now. I wanted a... what do you call it? A barrel. Right, one there. And one there. No, one there and one there won't work. I'll put one there, maybe. Is that how those work? No, that's not how those work at all, is it? Oh, when you get the junk out there. Oh, this is going to go so well, isn't it? Yeah, because I need a thing underneath there. Right, how am I going to load this stuff up? I don't want to use a lift because a lift's just going to be too complicated to fit into the small gap. Right, let's worry about that later. Let's just for now imagine that we have some kind of let's just imagine for now that we have some kind of a mechanism that works to get the stuff into there. Right, let's grab some of this. Then I'm going to put some blocks here. I'm going to use them as windy barriers that didn't realise they had the see-through bit. Yeah, it's a bit... Oh, I deleted it. It's clearly a toilet, though. a man pooped off from Gary. You put that there over there, and that bit on top. That sounds completely accurate. I'm going to extend that to there just because this is going to go tits up really, really quickly. Can extend that to there and extend that to there. So let's see. Next up, I need to take a reading from there. So I'll just delete that and delete that. I want to just try and keep this to minimum. Right, what do we need to take a reading? I want to say it's a comparator. This is not going to have any automatic flush things or anything like that. This is just too small tight for anything like overly complicated. Put that there. So which way around should this be? Right, I want one of those, and I'll take a bit of that. I'm probably going to need a repeater at some stage down the line, so we'll get one of those as well. Does that power that? Maybe if I put one of those on top of there, then I can push that into there. And that doesn't quite work. What if... put that there. Okay, so does that work in that way? No. See, the fuel lines are going to cause a problem as well. Try to remember how we do this one, because what we want is we want it so that it all flows here, but it doesn't flow down over. So we need these ones on this side need to be locked. Which means this side here would have to be powered up for those ones. Or would we be able to... Can I offload it slightly sideways? Yeah, I thought that would probably be waiting for me in there. Oh, I wish I could remember how to do this. There might be an example of it somewhere in this world. Oh, this is a flat world, Gary, for doing things in creative, so that I can experiment with different builds, and like the houses that we did last year in the maze. So I've got a space to work where I can overcomplicate the maze. These are all the different iterations of the maze until we got to the final catastrophe. I've got our little street there. Actually, that's the original design for it, because I changed it into this one. Yeah, I feel that might do that. I'll try it. Alright, so... Ooh, I think I remember how I did it now. Stairs. Ooh, what sort of stairs am I using inside? Is it just those? I'll just do these ones. It feels like it has no exit already. I'm one step ahead of you. Right, what's gonna be? Right, I'm gonna grab that. See, that's going to affect those as well, isn't it? There's no escaping that, unless it was one more higher. How did I used to make these? Why was it always so simple back then? Because if that's energized, right, let's just power that up and see. Grab that. Yeah, it's all just going to build up in there. And I'm guessing now it's going to go into there. I mean, we could build a slightly less complicated one. Let's have a little rummage around and see if I may have built base smelter, smelter factory plate. Could be this one. Need a stick. Oh, it's this smelter. Never mind. It's not the sort of smelter that I want to do. What else have I got in my builds? What about that one there? 64 super smelter. No, this one relies on minecarts as well. It's not that one. Just unload all them. Okay, whatever smelters have we got? Of course, there's many of them that I've probably misspelt. Maybe I spelled Miss Furnace? Alright, plan B. I know where there's one we can go and have a look at. Oh, that's convenient. Next floor. Here we go. This is what we're trying to make a mini version of. Exactly. Here's one I built earlier. But we only have to make a tiny version of this. Ah, right. So to separate the channels, I used barrels in my original setup to mean that the two lines didn't pass. Although, hang on, saying that, the fuel line here was completely jammed in. Okay, so yeah, that was it. So the switch mechanism was above there, which kept them powered. So right, the stuff comes in from this level. What's that? I'll have in Airpack will also be back. Oh, you're getting pizza? Well, I hope you brought enough for the rest of the class. But that was the continuing mechanism there for that one. Those ones are the ones facing that way, so that must have just worked. Then it goes straight into the furnaces, so it should work. And we just need to, so it needs to provide permanent power, and then we need to shut it off by having it pulse for a moment to release the content. Okay, we'll just concentrate on one line at a time. Back to here, single player, jump over to here. And Excalibur, welcome in there, mate. We're having a technical issue in that I can't remember how to build anything. I'm really out of practice. But welcome in there, mate. Was that met a cat called Shu years ago? What did Ada ask you, Happy Cat? Have you ever encountered a cat with an unusually long or funny name, and what was it? A cat called Shu. Let's run that across there and see if we can figure out this mess. Okay, so I'm just going to delete those for the moment, and we're going to concentrate solely on the front section, just so we can see that it actually works. So that should power that. So I think this will stop it all again. Yeah, if I just delete that block there, where will it go? See, it's all falling into here again, whereas that's in contrast to what we just saw in the previous world. She was born in a shoe, apparently. That almost sounds like part of a nursery rhyme. Had a cat called Socks. Royalty and Chrissy also have a cat called Mr. Socks. He has his own Instagram account. On a side note as well, I did open a second Instagram account thing. I have posted things on it. If you want to go and check it out, it's there. Okay. This technically is the same as what that other thing was, in that this is powering this to prevent those, but for reasons unknown to me, this is still just dropping them. And I don't know why. Because what we want is them to come all the way to the end, and then this will detect that one is there and then drop it. It's the same everywhere. Dr. Ravenholm everywhere. You can do the exclamation mark Instagram. There's a 30% chance that I made a command for it. But there's also the TikTokery thing, and Twitter. There's a Facebook thing as well. Was that if you don't have a pain in your head, I would have jumped on and showed how to build it. Oh, so it's headed with pictures, man. I keep telling you. Oops. This is a problem with building things in the sky. I've accidentally pressed space twice. We have to go all the way back up here. But the barrels that were on the back of the other one, which was for this line here, which I'm not concerned about the fuel line at the moment. It's the item line that I'm wanting to sort. Because I mean the other ones were exposed as well, weren't they? Right, what we'll do is we'll go multiplayer over to here. We'll go check this out on the other server. Yeah, it looks like I did update the Instagram-y one. So you see, these ones here are the ones that run... Oops. Oh, hang on. So yeah, we still a bit more clear. So those ones there are the same as those ones there, where we had it before and they were powered. I mean, unless is this machine off? Right, hang on. Let's just game mode up there. Let's just grab some cobble. No, what is the thing we smelt? Kelp. Kelp is the thing we smelt. Right, input. Is this turned off? Is that why? Oh, no. I put a trap chest in there. That's why. There you see. So it's all cooking. See, it's all flowing. Spice must flow. And you see, when it gets to the end, it dumps it. So why does that exact same thing, where those are powered like that, is it because they're not on full blocks? I'll change it to full blocks from staircases, but I didn't think the staircases would make any odds. There's nothing different. Right, let's just go back over to here. But what was that there? Fod you on. Didn't realise you had the Twitter and the thank you for the follow over on those. I don't really know what I'm doing with half of those platform things, but they're there. I do. Well, I used to have everything automated, and then Elon Musk is a moron, so it's not quite so automated anymore. I'm going to swap these out for solid blocks, though. I'm sure it doesn't matter about being staircases, surely. But we'll swap it out for logs. Nice spruce logs. Mainly just so I can see the difference in the thing. Alright, let's see if that makes any difference. Oh, it did. So, yeah. Note to self, don't use stairs. It's got to be a full block. Come at me, AI. No, I've disabled that now. On that one. Oh, we broke this before, didn't we? Grab another one of them. Let's just stick a bit of that there. There's 16 there. Downside to this is it does get clogged from time to time. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. So they need to be energized. That one will be energized. Just have to invert it again then, I suppose. So that will counter that. I still need to get a signal over there, though, from there. Remember, don't use the stairs, Minecraft. Let's pop that there for a second. How are we going to do this the most... I'm trying to think like what would be the most compact way of doing it as well. Because I don't want to... have to... Would that work? Would that work? Let's do an experiment. Right, get rid of that for a second. Right, with these, it's always the bum always faces you. Yeah, that like that. Followed by that like that. So if that one gets energized there, that should observe that and observe that, which will observe that, which if I put a long enough delay on that... No, maybe it might work. I'm guessing it didn't work. I'm also guessing that this block here is causing a problem. Now, was that a long enough delay? No. Ah, no, that's right. Okay, hang on. Well, it did work in that we did get a distribution. But I'm going to put some kelp in my hand because at least we can burn it off if need be. Right, I'm going to put just another 8 in here. I don't know if that was long enough. Yeah, then it just builds up in the end. Yeah, we can't use this method. This method's out. Which means that we need to do with these ones. Indeed, Happy Cat. 8. We'll get the full spinning 8 from Gary. How can I do this whereby it won't bugger that up. Oh, actually, would that work? It's energizing this block, so surely that can take an input from there and drop it into there. Right, let's try it. Lucky number 8. Okay, that didn't go according to the plan. Oh, I'm gonna have to build this big, aren't I? I'm gonna have to extend it out by another 2 blocks. Oh, maybe it's not, maybe it's not. Maybe it's yes. Because that doesn't have to necessarily be there. That can always be there, and we just need to translate the signal across. So we could... See, it's getting it over this hump, which is a problem. Oh, who will Gary bounty, marry, and kill? Well, that gets from this. So that's getting powered by that. Oh, yeah, because that'll get powered by that permanently, won't it? What a pain in the ass.
Gary D. Steele wants to bouncy with Entertain JD. Is all set to marry Entertain JD, and are going to kill Just Anatomy.
Poor Just Anatomy. Getting picked on by Gary and JD. Okay, that is doing that there, which is energizing that. Kizzy kizzy. Bouncy bouncy. Okay, does anyone think that'll work? It's probably as tight as we can get it. Hi, Gary. Just say what from Just Anatomy? Right, let's see if that works. Right, that dropped it, but it was quite the long drop. How many units we got here? 6 units. No. Yes, 6 units. Let's put in 12. Actually, we need to flush. I can't bother to flush them properly, so I'm just going to do this way. Let's put 12 in and see what happens. Please be 2 in every unit. It's 4 in that one. 2, 2, 1, none. 3. Okay, that's helpful. Right, I think the current needs to be extended over there. I think that was an issue that I've had in the past. But we need to translate this signal faster. It's taking too long to get rethingied into the mechanism. But we need to invert it. Which is why we would probably need another 2 blocks. It's getting over there, you see, we need a solid block to get it across that bit. And then once we're across here, we have... It should have been enough time, surely. Maybe it was right, let's just do another test here. 12. And see with that extended extra thing. Right. 4, 2, 2, 1, none, 3. Yeah. We definitely have a timing issue here. Anything trapped in the mechanism? No. Right, that block does need to be there. What do we think? I really don't want to run the risk of using observers. Because their change state is a bit... We could try it, just to see if that even picks it up. It might not. No, it wasn't strong enough. Take those back out. Was there poke Dr. Raven with a carrot? What do we reckon then? How can we... So is it that just needs to be faster? Alright, let's build an extended one. Just for the concept. Grab that. I was saying that this will be even worse. Because we have to go through a further mechanism. So we know we need to use one of those to get it across to there. Oh, does that work now? I don't remember that working in the past. Oh yeah, we still need to invert it though, don't we? So, put that there. That would still need to be there. Anything in there? Right, let's try that again. So I still think it turns off for too long. Yeah, we're still getting 4 in that end one, so it gives too much time for it to do that. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Oh, Gary's going to put the kettle on for everybody. Still getting 4 in there. Right, let's just give it another bash with the observers for a moment. Set that to max. Oh, bugger. Technically, it would only need that. And that would see the change. Ah, but the change would never get undone. Because... Oh, no. It would, because it should stack, then drop, and then restack. Yeah, that sees that one then sees that one. Right, let's just give it a go. Then it doesn't see the second one. And it was too quick this time. Oh, we cannot win. Cannot win. But that would have been a lot more compact. Okay. Double it up. Did all of them get one, though? Yeah, so we got the distribution. Yeah, this is a completely unnecessary build, you realise. It never flashed a second time again. 7 in that time, so... Yeah, and it wasn't long enough to even get them out of here in many of the cases. But the only thing we do know is we need this at the end. That is the limit of what we definitely know is correct. I know, we still need to invert it. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work for that. Pop that back up there. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work at all. I wish I could remember how to do any redstone. Oh, why is that not? Oh yeah, because that's not there. That should be like that, shouldn't it? Does that work? Twelve, 3, 3, 2, nothing. Why does this one not get anything? Anything suspended in those? No. 4, 2, 2, 1, nothing, 3. Oh, it's all gone tits up here, Harry. Oh, that should be spelled crazy on the end there, shouldn't it? You are crazy. Oh, I wish I could remember how to do redstone. I'm too far out of it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own tutorial videos on how to make one of these because I cannot remember how to do it. But why does that one not get anything, and this one gets too much? And it's like a countdown. It counts down to 0, then the one at the end gets a whole load. It's got 1, 2, 2, and 4. Have you built one of these on your thing, JD? On your Nightmare World, or whatever it's called on there, on Thingamajig. We don't need to make an extended loop. We know that because it's not long enough for it to be worth it. Could I step that out of it and just take it, because surely that should reduce its count. Did I do? Yeah, I did those right. Let's just try this one here again. 12. Four, 2, nothing, 2, 1, and 3. Because that reduces that by 1. Right, let's go. Let's adjust it by 1 unit every time. I think that's still too long a drop. Yep, 4, 2, 2, 1, 0, 3. Oh, have you found it, Happy Cat? Oh, 2 seconds. Let's investigate. That's not the correct one. I need it to open up this one. 2 seconds. I'm just going to drag that up there so I can open up my thingamajig. Let's just close that for a second. Okay, so where do I need to go on here then? Click on clan. Am I signed in? Oh, I'm not signed in, hang on. That would be a technical issue if I'm not signed in. Okay, how does this work then? We're going to click on here, go to the clan. It is indeed. It's Ada from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's here to eventually go nuts and kill us all. What's this one do? Oh, I don't know where any of these things are. I would have thought that would have meant friends. Right, notifications. Chats, notifications. I'm probably going to have to load the game up, I think, and try and figure it out from there because I don't know what I'm doing here. Can I click on myself and go to a profile of me? I think I'm probably gonna have to load the game. Okay, can you see you on here? Ending. Oh, right. It's that icon. I was looking at the icon, and it's the same. It's the same icon as what the penguin's got on. All right, accept. Successfully accepted, and thank you as well, there, Master 69 for the follow. We're having a slight distraction for 2 minutes because we made our Deathloop clan on Destiny 2 this afternoon. We're just trying to figure out how all the bits and bobs will work on it, just as a side quest for the evening. But once again, thank you for the follow there, mate. We do stream every night in theme nights. Tuesday night alternates though between Minecraft and the Hunt I Call the Wild every other Tuesday. But you can see the full schedule for the month ahead on Discord, or the week ahead if I press this button here. Assuming it works, because Ada's completely, she's completely mad. Oh yeah, of course tomorrow we have Batman as well, don't we? I don't know how far we are through the game, but as long as we don't encounter any more of the ones with the guns, I like doing the punchy combat. But when you have to fight the ones with the guns, you just roll your eyes at the gun combat. Alan Wake on Thursday, we are on episode 3, and we'll continue doing we'll play through episode 3, and then I'll do a behind the scenes episode 3. Mandatory Mass Effect Friday, where this week we are going to do the Shadow Broker DLC. Fallout New Vegas on Saturday, which is our Saturday game, and we'll just see how we go. I didn't realize how long we played for on Saturday gone there. And on Sunday as well, we're going to return to Hogwarts for a night. That's the mission. Right. What do I need to do next on here? So, can I... Hang on, right. I'm going to go to Discord. I'm going to go to... Oh, hang on, there's an update in OnlyPans. Oh, it's a pizza time. Well, I hope you got enough slices there for all of us, so that we can all have our pizza. I need to go to the game chat. And I'm assuming now, if I copy your name now, surely it'll come up in the thing, and we can get you invite member. Oh no, never mind. Invite. Yay! It's only taken us 4 hours. Okay, let's minimize this and get back to this catastrophe that we're trying to solve, because I can't remember how to make these. And the ear, welcome in there, mate, as well. Thinking of changing it to Clyde 6? Is that for the icon thing there? Console icons don't... Oh, is it like static for the console? Ah, that's alright then. A hog with what indeed? TNT cannons. We were playing with TNT before. At the minute, I'm trying to remember how to make this type of smelter. I mean, if we had just done it with the hopper minecart on the top, we would have been done an hour ago. But I like to complicate things just a little bit. There's only 2 slices left. I don't know. It's as bad as Happy Cat. Happy Cat ate that entire cake all to herself. You won 90 quid on the bingo. Something, I've never played proper like the proper bingo one. Where you go to the bingo hall with all the pensioners. 90 quid? Shenanigans. It was yummy. Oh, how long is it now since I last had any... Oh, hang on a second, I've got notifications popping up all over the place here. Because we opened the browser. What are we on now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 year and 5 months since I last had any cakes, biscuits, or sweets or anything. Oh, that's right. You said you were away on holiday this week, that year. Hope you're having a good time. Skiving off. But we are trying to remember, like I said, I used to make tutorials on how to make these things. I cannot remember how to make these now. But we're trying to make a smelter that, you know, when you drop the items in, they come along. When it gets to the end, this thingy here triggers this doodad here, which will then release the hopper line so that it drops down equally. However, it is not jumping down equally. I think it's just staying off for too long. You see, the problem we got is with observers, though. If we're using the observer to try and throw a pulse into it, one, it's going to double pulse. And two, it's probably not going to create a long enough pulse for what we need. Which is going to be a bit of a bugger. So can I demonstrate the short pulse? This will be tight. That's not even the right way. What am I doing? But yeah, I cannot remember how to make these. Otherwise, we would have it integrated into our build for next week in the railway interchange, the mega interchange of all the big warehouses and all the big stations and what have you. But I cannot figure out the timing. I don't really want to use hopper minecarts because they're noisy. I worked in a bingo hall. That is the mecha bingos is where I think they've got one of those in Falkirk because I think it's next to B&M. Because sometimes in the afternoon, if I go to the post office, I can hear them. I can hear them like they're calling out the things inside. Yeah, but well, for those of you that may have not seen it, this is my interchange system for the rail network on the server. Basically, you go to a station, you put a ticket in, and you get transported around the entire map. Let's just go through that. And the way I designed these is there's a sorting system so that it isolates which line you have to be isolated onto, and the track flicks you off into whichever way you need to go to get around the network. If I jump over here, and I'll have to zoom out a bit because we were looking at something else before, but you can see all across the map is these big interchange fortresses, because I designed them to never to allow anything to spawn and be completely safe. So if you're wandering around and you find one of those, you can go in there and be safe. And there's like railway stations all over here, and you just have to pop your ticket in. We'll maybe jump over the server in a moment because this conundrum is driving me mad. And we'll go for a little ride on the train, and I'll show you. Actually, we'll do that now. We'll go for a little ride on the train. We'll go from our base to just somewhere close by. Maybe no. Actually, let's go somewhere awkward. Let's take the train to the Grumpy Fish Farm. Let's take the train to the Grumpy Fish Farm. I sound like a chicken whisperer. And for those as well, I do garden streams with the chickens in the garden every now and again. We did one, was it 2 Saturdays ago? I think it was 2 Saturdays ago. As I give it a go, it's load of fun, but watch out for the old ladies. Do they hit you with the walking sticks? I've got my own walking stick, I can hit them back. Okay, we're back here at base. We'll jump over to... Hang on, should there be a sheep there? I will execute you later. Let's take a ride up to the Grumpy Fish Farm. Okay, Grumpy Fish Farm, Depot, Ice Farm, Witch Farm, Slime Mob, Ocean Monument. That'll be it. Of course, you don't put it in in your slots, so you come in here, you sit down, and you hope that you haven't used up all of the mine carts. Oh, that's all right. The old ladies get aggressive. Okay, I'm going to lower that volume down for you a bit. Whenever I ramble, it drops it down in any case. This is the most awkward interchange that I built, though. Why I chose to build it underwater, we will never know. It took a ridiculous amount of time to dry this out. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we're going north. We're going in the right direction, at least. Eventually, there will be pillars every 100 blocks. There'll be a pillar going down into the ground. It's not, so the train lines aren't just going to be suspended forever. Granted, it may take me a lifetime to build it. There's a redstone block on every 10 coordinate. So it's not necessarily every 10 blocks. It's always on the 10 coordinate. Just to keep everything standardized on the rail network. Everything's all powered rails, so there can be no alterations of speed, no slowing down or traveling. Saying that, there is a couple of of the things in the sorting stations. But this spans the entire map, and one of the end goals is to right, because we're traveling, I'm just going to bring up the chat thing so I can bring up the map. So if I just click on here and come down here, so you see, there we go, we're moving across there. But the railway network, like I say, you can kind of see it should be coming through on the stream there. You know, there's all these interchanges and all the different routes. And then it all leads back to the hub. This is the 1.0 hub, so if in doubt, you get sent here. If there's a problem, you get sent back to spawn, basically, on the network. But the goal that we're currently working on, now that TNT is working again, is bridging this gap, because when the Caves and Cliff update came out, we all decided to migrate 100,000 blocks to spawn 2.0. Now, we have a Stargate, which takes us to between 1.0 and 2.0 spawn, just like, you know, it just teleports us back and forth, basically. But of course, it's got to travel by Stargate. Everything's got to be Stargate or chicken themed. But I haven't had the materials to continue the railway line to cover the 100,000 blocks to get here, and that's just to get here. After that, of course, then, you know, I've got to build the lines which will go out to everyone's individual like bases and locations. The time dedication you put in this makes me ashamed of myself. So I used to do absolutely. I mean, the railway system, the mechanic. It's not something that you'll find a tutorial for unless you're on my channel, because the mechanism, I designed it myself back when I used to know Redstone. But I have been out of the loop for quite some time now when it comes to Minecraft. I got burnt out, so I took a quite a lengthy break, and I'm only doing it like every other week at the moment, just to get myself a little bit back into it. But the amount of concrete I need is phenomenal, because it's all, as everything is all standardized and all that the way I've done it. So everything is all identical, so there can be no confusion. Was that the snow on the right looks like a person? Was that on the map? Was there some snow that looks like a person? Jump back to there. We should be hitting one of the fortress interchanges very soon, though. Let's just scroll back to the map for a second. Yeah, so we're going around here. This is one of the. I said these are fortresses. I made these so that they would be completely safe. Nothing is getting in there that isn't a player. And how does this work again? You press. Yeah, that's. Try to remember what it is to put it in the offhand. But yeah, this our server's been running since 2020, the beginning of 2020. It's ran on a Raspberry Pi 4, which is in my server cabinet downstairs. I would say yes. I like to think so anyway, for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But here we go, into the sorter. So we go down the ramps, into the mechanism. The lane is then selected. We should be going east. Yep, we're going east. There we go. So we're going out the right way. We'll be at the Grumpy Fish Farm by dawn. It's been a little while since I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. One of my chickens, when she was ill, she loved... One of her favourite shows was to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I used to put it on for her. The same as the Penguins of Madagascar cartoons. She loves those. Or rather, she loved those. Butter likes the cartoons as well. So the other day I had her on my knee, and she like jumped on my knee, and she was like looking, because my tablet was lying flat on the thing, and she was like looking at my tablet and like putting her beak towards it, and I was like, okay, I'll put your cartoons on. Yeah, I would accept that. Not all the seasons, but some of them. I would definitely accept that. I still really enjoy that show. Oh, and when Enoch died as well in one of those final couple of episodes, the Groundhog Day episode as well. I've got to watch that show through again. And Twarog, welcome in there as well there, mate. We are currently riding the train. With Jesse Jones, Daredevil, and the rest on Netflix Marvel shows are canon, then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched the Jesse Jones ones. Has anyone watched that werewolf one that's on the Disney one? It's not even an hour long. It's a black and white one. I thought it was all right. I can't remember what its name was though. It's werewolf something or something werewolf. There's werewolves involved nevertheless. Oh, I can't remember. Did I tell you? We finally watched yesterday or the day before. We finally seen the Guardians 3 movie. Yeah, I think that must be the title. It's on the Disney one for the werewolf one. I might watch that again. It's only short. An evening cozy there as well. Welcome in. You join us riding the train. What's in my back is killing. But yeah, we were kind of like lagged behind on the Marvel films because we haven't. The last time we went to the cinema was for like John Wick, John Wick 4. No, 3. John Wick 3 was. It was either John Wick 3 or the last of the Skywalker-y Star Wars ones, because they both came out around about the same time. So it was one of those ones there. A wizard considers time to be a distraction from the pursuit of magical perfection. I think I'm a penguin. But because Disney didn't have... Oh, here we go. This is the flying interchange. These don't require as many resources to build. That's why I started building these flying platforms for them. You can get off into these as well, but I'm just going to let the train ride. We should exit on that path there. That should be where we're going.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, happy_cat_lady lost as Spock vaporizes rock. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time. Oh, as well, just as a side note as well. I'll about the Marvel thing there. So, as I say, with that Spider-Man, the third Spider-Man film not being part of, because of the argument with Disney, I should probably angle this so we can see the view. With them being in the little, that spat with Disney, it's not on the Disney Plus. So eventually I waited until it came down on sale on iTunes, and I picked it up. Once we got that, then we could watch, because we didn't want to watch the other ones without seeing the next progression in the story. So we hadn't seen what the hell do you call it? Multiverse madness thing, Doctor Strange, and whichever other ones, the Ant-Man. The Ant-Man one, we hadn't seen those ones because we were waiting until we could see Spider-Man, because we didn't want to be missing a bit of the story. But just on a side note, is what I was thinking there, just with Happy Cat Lady playing the games. For those of you just joining us for the first time as well tonight, we have Ada. She is an insane AI that runs on a Raspberry Pi, which is underneath my monitor here. It used to be above my monitor, but now it's below because it's easier to tie into the giant fan that keeps her cool. She is a work in progress. She will ask you some weird stuff, depending on what I filled her database with. I think No Way Home was the title of it there. But there's also with Ada, you've got a whole load of daft games in there as well. There's also the stories. You can do exclamation mark story time and do a choose your own adventure with Ada. I am going to be making a story to go on that one as well, which is going to be the what the hell do you call it? Here we go. This is our final destination, so we could just get spat out there. I will be making one about a choose your own adventure story with the ice cream mafia, which we already now know is Happy Cat is the is the head of the family in the in the ice cream mafia. So you should watch season 1 of the Jones at Least. That season was top tier. Is that one on Netflix? Because I keep on getting mixed up as to which one's on which platform. But here be the Grumpy Fish Farm. I kind of went a bit weird with this one. I wanted to try a different way of gathering them. It seems to work all right. Believe it's on Disney Plus now. It came up before the multiverse and so you can watch it before. Yeah, but I just go back as well. Yeah, I'm sure the No Way Home was the one where the third Spider-Man film. I'm not a fan of Spider-Man, I will admit. I've just never, it just never worked for us, the Spider-Man one. That's probably another reason why we put off buying it for so long until it was on sale, so that we could catch up with the shows. I do think that a lot of the current Marvel movies, I think it's too much that you have to have seen all the little series that are on Disney Plus to like get half of the backstory. You know, it's not like the other ones where you could just jump into the cinema and you've seen the movie series. I mean, take like the Doctor Strange one. I think in that one you would really benefit from seeing the WandaVision. I mean, yes, we've seen it, but if people just go, for the audience, which is just the cinema goers, the ones that don't have Disney Plus or they're not fussed about watching the series, it kind of like leaves them a little bit like, hang on, what did that mean? If you know what I mean. Let's just have a little dive underwater. This is the Grumpy Fish Farm. Inside of this little chamber here is the conduit as well. I kept it above ground because I like to make things difficult for myself. Whee. But yeah, I wanted to try something different with this one. So they all come around the edge here and then they all get drawn down and then sucked up into there. This was a pain to build as well. I think we managed to do it without getting killed though, because Chrissy was helping me build it, and I'm sure we both managed to survive. I mean, there is an outpost. There is an outpost right next to it, so it's not that too far to go. All over the server, I have randomly built these little outposts. But yeah, there's loads of animals here. So you come down into this little 2x2 space, and it has everything that you would need to survive. Was it showing down is completely fine, but I think you have to watch all the movies in the theatre. Could take time watching the... Well, I suppose like now if you want to like catch up or have like because we regularly have like a Marvel marathon, you know, over the space of a couple of weeks. We'll whilst we have we're tea in the on the night time, we'll stick a Marvel film on and we'll watch through the series. For those ones there. Ooh. Let's just go down here a bit. Get away from that the grumpy fish. But one of them that I quite like, just thinking of the series as well, I quite enjoyed the Hawkeye one, Hawkeye's Christmas Caper, as we call it. Oh, look at these massive unfinished projects. This was only like the first stage. I still need another like 36 boxes of this brick stuff. And then once I did that, then I was going to like texture it with different, you know, so that it's not just one continuous thing. I was going to put like broken blocks in and stuff like that, and lights as well. Was that? Yeah, Hawkeye was the fun one. What was it we were playing? Oh, it was Destiny, wasn't it? And there was the bloke that we got the mission from. He looked like Discount Hawkeye. Hey, whereabouts are we? Right, there's a portal over here. Actually, when did we set our spawn? Let's just quickly dive through here for a moment. And in we go. This is probably the quickest way back to base, I hope. Yes. That's one way since we were there. Recommend Moon Knight's completely isolated. So you need to watch. Oh, sorry. So no need to watch stuff before. That is a one that we do have. We do have it on our list to watch. That one. Hang on. Where was I going again? I come here. Oh yeah. I know where we're going. Where are we? What are we doing? Who am I? Right. Let's hop through here. Like, what's going on? Close the door behind us. Got to keep the draft out. Is it really well done? Oh, we're gonna have to put that on our list. At the minute, the like TV show wise, we are rewatching Angel at the moment. Because I watched, you know what I was saying about my chickens, like in shows. One of my chickens, Butter, she. Because I just thought, you know, I'd not seen it for years, and it's on Disney Plus, so I thought I'd watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So whilst I was doing, because when I've got my tablets, I do remote desktop to my computer in here, so I can sit in the garden with my girls, and like with the chickens, and remote desktop to my computer upstairs, so I can still work from one of my tablets. But I've got one of my tablets which I put on to like stream a show or what have you. And I thought I'll put Buffy on, and Butter absolutely loved watching Butter. She's now she when she jumps on my knee, she like pecks at the tablet because she wants me to put her shows on. And it was, oh hang on, we haven't turned the Stargate on. When if Buffy was getting like beaten up in a fight, you could see she was like standing up and she was watching. Like, she'll be all right. She's in the next episode. But as inside though, we've been watching Angel, which is the spin-off to Buffy. Oh, you've not seen Buffy and Angel? Yeah, you have to put those on your watch later list as well then at some point and go through. And this here as well, if you're a Stargate fan, which I don't know if you can tell, I might slightly be a Stargate fan. We're about to go through the gate. Now, in 3 years, I've never got the timing for this right, and I don't expect today to be any different, but we're going to give it a go. Ooh, we made it. So someday I'll get that timing correct for jumping through the Stargate. So yeah, so we use the Stargate to get between zones 1 and 2, just because it's 100,000 blocks different, and this takes us to the community city build, which has been a work in progress for a considerable length of time. We'll get there eventually. Am I getting closer and closer to getting it lined up, Penguin? Here we go. I can go to my house. Up we go. Got a nice big screen TV. Exactly, JD. We're in no rush. I mean, come on. It took me how many weeks to build the maze here? Oh, come on, should we do the maze? Let's do the maze. What could possibly go wrong? Right, someone start a stopwatch. Okay, we're in the maze. Oh, you know, when I built this, I could get through this maze in seconds. Well, actually, just saying that though, I could probably still get through the maze in seconds, but I added the walls. The walls move. I added like a thing other than what was in my original design, so it makes it slightly more complicated. And Madman in a blue box. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in there as well, mate. You join us lost in the maze. Was that there? Not once have I made it through the maze. Did you take off all your gear, JD, and did you jump into one of the lava distractions? There's all kind of like little shortcuts and I say shortcuts, that there's alternative directions that you can take. I'm not going to say they're shortcuts because it's right, that way, the way is shut. Let's close that. But yeah, it doesn't help that I say that I added the walls rearranging themselves at random intervals. Oh, dead end. And also there are several passages inside of the maze complex which are mazes themselves, but they only have one way in and out. So you end up going into a mini labyrinth. Hang on, I think we've already been here. Yeah, that's too flamey. Alright, we're back at one of the houses. I've no idea which house we're at, but we're back at one of the houses. Alright, let's just go back this way and see. We can't go that way. What's through here? Right, let's just go through there again. But once again, welcome in there, Madman in a blue box. I like that name. I think we went through that way before. But as you join us tonight for a spot of Minecraft, which we do every other Tuesday, but we do stream every night. Oh, hang on. I've got the wrong screen on my stream deck. There we go. 2 minutes so far from the Penguin. But tomorrow night, we'll be returning to our Wednesday night game, which is in the Batman series. Thursday, we are playing through Alan Wake, but we're doing Alan Wake a little bit differently at the moment, because, well, we're playing through a game, we're playing through an episode rather, and then I'm doing a behind the scenes half an hour or so at the end of each one, where we're exploring the levels, see what makes them up. We need to cut more episodes of The Flash. That's another one that I've not seen as well. But thank you once again for the follow, and thank you for joining us this evening there. You keep yourself out of trouble, and have a good night there, mate. You have to tell us about the episodes, because I've not seen that show, so I'll be expecting a full report. But you have a good night there, mate. We'll probably still be in the maze when you're finished. Right, that's a lavery way. Are we doubling back on the way that we came? Because one of the things that I designed this maze to be is, you know, like how they say, oh, you can solve any maze by just like always like keeping, say, your hand on the left wall. I designed this maze with the purpose of that not being the case. Oh no, I just broke something. And I haven't got any water to replace it. Let's just take that out of there, and I will fix that at a later date, because I'll have to replace that water in there. Actually, hang on, let's go back here. Screenshot. Otherwise, I'll never find the coordinates again. Because I'll come in from the outside, you see, and I'll fix it. Okay, let's go this way and see what happens. The Flash is one of many shows. A lot of them are released at the same time. So with lots of other shows as well, are they... You know how like the first handful of the Marvel films were supposed to take place like within the same kind of like week or two? And many of those other shows, are those interconnected in such a way that their like crossover is it is all kind of like happening at the same time in that series' universe? Oh, this is not good. It seems to be that it's getting longer and longer for us to get through this maze. I don't know where we are. Water? Oh, I don't know where that is either. Let's go down here. Oh, did you hear that? That's the walls changing. Plenty of crossover between characters, and yes, I say even more connected than the MCU. It's not even the same week. Some events happened on the same day, so you can see it like from the multiple perspectives. Oh, this is not good. Just a little bit. Maybe, perhaps, possibly, Happy Cat. So I designed this maze to be problematic. And I would wager that I succeeded. Last time he was in the maze for at least 15 minutes. Oh, we've won. We've won. Because I know where that stepping stone is. Ah, there's the exit. And we crossed the finish line. Whee! I sent you a site made by the community that tells you the exact order. Well, if you could throw that in a whispery thing, I'll pop it up on I'll pop it up on Discord so we can all see. Let's just slide up here. Oh, and speaking of that as well, if you're a Stargate fan, over on our Discord, where's it? TV movies. I published my my guide to watching Stargate. So it's all the episodes, and all the episodes are matched up so that things like Atlantis, the storylines match for any crossover or anything that's discussed. Not necessarily characters coming from one to the other, but if an event is discussed in the right order as well, as the timeline goes by. Because as you may know, I have a slight thing for Stargate. I'm just jumping back to here again. I cannot wait. I really hope that you guys want one of these earthquake detectors, just on a complete sidetrack. I said this is the prototype. I'm going to make some improvements to it. You know everybody wants one. But if you're listening to that video, don't forget it gets very loud at the very end. Right, we slept there in our little bedroom. 7 minutes 20, that's and 79 milliseconds if you want to be precise. We need to start documenting it. We need to start documenting the runs. Because the idea is that those books, we put the times in at the you know what, let's oh no, I can't get down. I could bust into it. I could bust into that chamber. I don't want to go through the maze again to write it down. I've got my pick. We can bust in. Oh, actually no. I thought there was an open and obvious way. Yeah, I'm not going to resolve the maze. Just to put the time in the book. If you do an exclamation mark, remember, and put the time in, and then I will get it into there at a later date. Let's just hop back up. Let's hop back up here to the bedroom. The place of safety. But okay, let's press some buttons, because we're going to wrap it up here, because my back is killing me. Oh, bugger, I had the wrong thing primed. I have to do this manually. So we are going to wrap up there for the evening. Well, we technically didn't accomplish what we set out to do, but we've still done some other things and gotten some kind of progress in some way, shapes, or forms. Or at the very least, we solved the maze. The bare minimum, we solved the maze tonight. Okay, let's press the button. Once again, thank you for the new follows, Mad Master and Madman in a blue box. Thank you both for the follows there this evening, and thank you everybody for joining as well there this evening. We are going to have a little spy and see who can we go and give some cheek to tonight. I should have said Alexa, lamp on. Oh no, I just said it out loud. Alexa, turn off lamp. Okay, what was I going to say? Shall we go over and see this chap, or shall we go and see this one? Let's go and see this chap. If it loads. There we go, it's loading now. So, I'm going to press some more buttons here. Okay, I say we're going to jump over here and see what he's up to. Once again, thank you everybody for coming in. Tomorrow we will be back with the Batman. I still don't know how far we are through the game, and off the top of my head, I can't remember where we left it. I think, were we going to do something with Poison Ivy? Were we going to slap her up a bit? In her, you know, in a combat that would be, look at the boots on that. Saying that, she didn't really have much of anything, to be fair. Bouncy. But yeah, that's tomorrow night there. If all goes according to plan. That's it. Thank you everybody for joining this evening. We will cause more trouble in Minecraft in 2 weeks, but we'll decide closer at the time whether or not we're going to continue with some Java next time, or if we're going to do a fixed session on Bedrock. We'll decide closer to the time. And if you haven't looked at it already, please jump over and have a look on Discord at the arts and crafts section at the earthquake thing. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Because it was my headache with pictures the other week, and I've been waiting for those inspectors to come before I fired up the laser to cut it out. Okay, let's go and have a look. We're going to have a jump over to Deadly Satan. He's playing The Way of the Hunter, so we'll go and see what he's. I've only ever actually seen that game with him. I've never. I saw the trailer. I've never like seen that one myself. I do The Call of the Wild. Because I've still got loads of work to do with The Call of the Wild. Okay then, let's press the buttons here. So once again, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And we're back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.